All right, now you know that we are no fans of soccer here, and we have conceded, and this may be surprising, we've conceded that really that game, calling it football, as they do in other parts of the country, really does make more sense because they play it only with their feet.
Yeah, I will concede
I
the
will
name
concede
is
that.
wrong for football.
I will concede that now.
If they will concede that it's boring.
Wow, is it boring? Whoa.
You know, I told you a while back,
Whoa,
Rick, and
me.
I've got friends that are soccer people,
Well, I
and
do
you know,
too.
we just don't talk about it.
I'm not proud of it, but I
It's kind of like an unmentionable.
Yeah.
But I was watching. There was some big matchup of somebody. I don't remember who it was, and they were tailgating and doing pregame, and they were talking about the different styles of play that both teams had.
Talking about soccer?
Yeah. So I thought, well, I'll try to get educated here a little bit on this.
Yeah.
And then I watched part of the match, which I stayed with it just as long as I could until I was ready to jump. And I really couldn't see any different style. It was just kick and run and kick and run, and nobody ever
out
scored.
of bounds, kick, out of bounds,
kick,
kick,
card here, a card there.
kick. We got it. Kick back on the other side. Kick out of bounds. Kick.
Well, Rick, here is something that might.
The field's too big. It's way too big.
Rick, this is something that might help out just a little bit. There is a guy who has invented a new version of soccer, and he calls it bubble football. Now, this is where the players actually are wrapped in a giant bubble, and they're encouraged to run into each other.
By the way, coming soon to American football, this is what we'll end up with, all the players in bubble wrap. That's where we're headed.
And how you going to end up driving a car one day.
Right, yeah.
But now this kind of looks like those giant sumo wrestler outfits,
it does.
Or you remember when Tom Green was running around stealing soccer balls as the boy in the bubble, and
Yes.
you remember how
One
funny
of my
that
favorites,
was?
yeah.
I tell you. So now but I'm gonna tell you what. If I heard that bubble football was on, I may not like it, but I'm gonna give that a shot.
So we're still kick, but we're in big bubbles, and
Bumping into each other, knocking each other down, and it's not a penalty. It looks like they're inside. It looks like your upper body becomes the core of a giant plastic apple.
Now, they claim hard tackling is allowed.
See, I like
and
that.
it can be
See,
as
here
hard
it
as
is.
you
I
want.
like that. I like that a lot. They're
Yeah.
showing
Let me
Adler.
see a little of that.
Adler's we've got a version of it being played indoors, so smaller field like that,
Right.
and here
What's
they
Will
are.
Ferrell doing? It's one of the
Where do you get
coaches.
one of those bubbles? I mean,
Rick, that's
it's in
funny.
the league,
It
Rick.
looks like a bunch of apples out there playing.
So they
doesn't it?
can't move their arms inside. Well, that's claustrophobic.
Where they're holding
Would you
on
be
to
all right
looks
in
like
there?
I don't
handles.
think I
It
would.
looks like little bubble handles they've
Look,
got.
oh, yeah! All right, I like this version.
now we've made a change.
Now I can watch
Now,
that.
when they fall, it does look like one of the sumo wrestling
Yeah.
outfits, and you
How do
can't
they get
up.
up?
You just bounce up. Bubba.
I need us and those
Okay, I
out
like
here.
this.
Look, what a shot!
Oh, I'm
Flipped him.
talking about when you hit, you roll
Guys,
too.
I
Look
like
how you
that.
bounce when you hit the ground.
Yeah.
I
like
love
that.
that.
I want to get
That has
one.
got to get you some skint knees, though.
Now, does the goalie have a bubble on?
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be interesting. How do you?
Well, he
you
can
move it. You move in
yeah.
front of it.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but with
that's
no
gonna be
hands, that's arms. That's
You know, it looks
tough.
like the Kool-Aid, the old Kool-Aid commercial.
It does.
He's out there.
It looks like everybody. It's sort of like you walked up and Kool-Aid and his family were playing a game.
Yeah.
But boy, did you see how everybody gets a shot when you get hit?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the rule. You can hit as
Oh!
hard as, you can
my
hit as hard as
goodness
you want.
gracious.
As hard as you want.
I like that hit a
I'm
lot.
gonna tell you what.
That one's
this,
rolling.
This could make me interested
Wow.
in soccer right here.
If we
You
would
gotta admit,
change
that's
all
funny.
soccer to this,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the top is open. That helps.
Yeah,
so you can
you're
breathe.
You're
Are you
like
okay
the
with
core
that? I
of
don't
an
like
apple.
the way their arms are. That's
well, they're holding the bubble. They're holding.
Is
the
that what
bubble.
they're doing?
Yeah,
I
they got
don't-
little handles.
Look
in
at the
there,
poor
look like.
goalie in the bubble trying to defend
Pretty
it.
good
You
shot.
can't- there's
But
no
you know
way.
what? That makes it's probably higher scoring.
Well, that's
yeah,
what I'm
I would
talking about.
definitely think that.
Well,
Yeah.
you know why? What else too? What they're saying is, look, let's get the goalie in the bubble because it's so hard to even get down the field with the ball because everybody's jacking you.
Rick, you know how the goalie catches the ball and then kicks it out?
Yeah.
Goalie kick. Now he just hits it with his bubble and it bounces back out.
It looks like it
Yeah, I
would be
love
a
that.
little hard to see. Maybe they need a porthole there to look out of or something. I don't know.
I
don't
love
know
the
if that's
I love
in
the
English or
coach
not.
like he's really talking strategy now.
Yeah, and everybody's not in a big bubble.
Hey, well, Rick, hold on. He's giving instruction. Of course, it's not in English.
Is it
but he
not?
said, he says when the ball is coming, look around you. If there's a man close to you, take him out, then get the ball.
See, they've added
Yeah.
the takeout factor. See, takeouts encourage, not
So you can hit a
Not discourage.
a
Yeah.
defenseless player.
And
Love
good
it.
news, it's going to be tough to get a concussion with that big bubble on you.
Yeah.
Well, this is where football's
You
headed.
might
We can
get,
laugh all
you
we
might
want.
get scrambled eggs for a head, but
Gosh, can you imagine?
Rick, it looks like a derby. I mean, now out there, people are just hitting.
Guys,
I
I
mean,
really want us running around hitting each other.
I do
I do too. I want to bubble
Right
in
out
here
here
right now.
on the-
Could you imagine how hard we could hit
Oh, look at
Adler
that
and how
one.
far he would hit and roll?
we could knock him.
Gosh,
in
we
there.
could knock Adler up into the stands.
It'd be a crooked little bubble. He'd be bent over. But
Yeah, his bubble would be dragging the ground because he's slightly bent.
No, none of that's going on. None of that's going to happen.
Rick, it looks
oh
like
my God!
that was
Rick,
a great
it looks
one.
like one of those lights that you put up like on a porch where you have parties and it has the little globes on
Yeah.
it, and you're just bumping
Look,
them
look,
into.
look, look. He's doing the roll.
Oh, I like that. Is
Can
that a
you do that?
strategy?
Technique.
Can you
You're
do
going
that?
to be
Roll
real
down the field?
dizzy.
I'd like to play our wives in this.
You're going to be dizzy.
Oh!
I like that guy bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt a little
The
bit.
bounce, I think, is
Who
what I
came
like the
up with
most.
this? I like this.
Well, and
It's those little legs moving outside.
hey, pretty good play by the goalie just then.
That's hilarious.
Pretty good play by the
Hey,
goalie.
it looks like a bunch of
The
light
bubble-
bulbs
the-
running around.
Yeah, but it's wonderful, y'all.
Yeah.
If
Well, when you do
soccer,
the chest bump with your teammates, you got yourself something.
if soccer would go to this, I think I'm in. I think I'm in.
Yeah.
It definitely has potential.
You know, we said make some
Oh,
changes.
wow.
Now ours were, make the field smaller and set the ball on fire. Right. And I don't think we're ever going to get that. But we
You know, Rick, it never crossed my mind to put everybody in a giant bubble.
well, I tell
You
you
know, when
what,
we were running our list.
whoever came up with this, let me give them props.
I'll tell you.
Guys, well, I bet that'll wear you out, though. You know what? Wow.
Well, yeah, it will.
Well, I
That
mean,
bubble
would
on.
it run you out, wear you out any more than usually?
Oh, the goalie got serious on that one.
thought he was
Watch
on the
this.
radio.
Hey!
They were on the radio and they can't
He
see.
was
know.
about to kick him one, wasn't he?
Well, look, Greg, this will just encourage everybody to get Heartland.
Guys, that's awesome right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you what, I'm all
like
about that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
What channel do you go to?
I
to
love
get
the fact
Where
that
do they play
that's
this
in my
now,
back.
I think it started back in October of
football.
last year.
Somebody says on Esquire.
Sorry, Adler, coming out of that for a second.
thugs out there with it, Rick.
And it's got, I believe, let me see here, Bubble Soccer, hold on, Bubble Football. They've got like their own website. There's been stories
Rick.
written about it, so it's starting to
Let's get a
kind of
team. Can
gain
we
some
get a
steam.
team?
And they say it's absolutely hilarious to watch.
What if football went to this? And
Well,
you
Bubba,
didn't
don't
have
you
helmets
laugh.
and shoulder
Don't
pads. You
laugh.
had this on.
Don't laugh. We're paranoid that somebody's going to get hurt now.
Oh my goodness, you
Yeah.
can buy Bubble, but you can buy Bubble football products. Here it is.
Can we get a bubble?
Hold on, yeah. Let's see here. All right,
Rick, the way it looked
Bubble
too, I don't
ball.
even know if
football
someone
bubble.
could fall. You know, a lot of these knee injuries are from
Yeah,
people
it's gonna be
falling.
hard to-
I don't even know if you could fall on somebody's knee because your bubble and their
Lot of
bubble
bubble.
would prop you
It
up.
looks
You don't
like
have to
to
worry
me,
about the horse collar.
You can get them from anywhere between $60 and $200 a pop. No pun intended. The bubble ball. It's the Bumpers bubble ball or whatever.
Well,
that's what you get.
if-
That's what you get in.
if
What's
this
the $60 one ain't worth a flip?
But if this technology
What's it
comes
cost, Speedy?
come to American football, you're going to have to be able to get your hands out.
they even
run
have
an offense.
They even have color
do
bumper color bumper balls.
What is
So you
it?
can
I'm
you can
sorry.
have like you can have
what,
blue.
a bumper, but what now?
You
Give
could
me
be
that
like
name.
the red ball team and the blue ball team. It doesn't
no, I'm
matter.
not on that team.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's a tough team.
Hey, what?
That's a bad team.
Yeah, they're mad.
I know Adler.
angry-
They'd be the
They're very
mascot
ill.
of that team.
It's an angry team.
That's an angry, ill team.